Men who have a high sex drive say these things. You've been flirting, texting, maybe even low-key stalking his Instagram, and now you're wondering, does he have that kind of drive? You know, the one that gives, can't keep my hands to myself energy? Believe it or not, you don't need to read his mind. Just listen closely. Because men with a high sex drive tend to say certain things, sometimes without even realizing what they're revealing. Let's break down 6 things he says when his desire is running on overdrive. 1. I can't sleep when I don't work out. This sounds innocent, right? Almost healthy. But hidden beneath that gym bro logic is a clue. High testosterone often fuels a higher sex drive, and men with this kind of energy need a physical outlet. If he's constantly talking about needing to hit the gym or burn it off to relax, it's often not just about biceps. It's because his body is buzzing with energy. All kinds of energy. He might not spell it out for you, but when he says this, he's low-key telling you his system is always revving, and he's looking for a way to wind down that doesn't involve treadmill sprints. 2. I'm always in the mood for touch. This one's a bit more obvious, but it's not just what he says, it's how often he says it. If he brings up touch casually and regularly, whether he's talking about massages, hugs, or how good physical closeness feels, it's a green flag that he's a very tactile person. Men with high sex drives tend to crave more physical closeness all the time, not just in the bedroom. It's not that they're being sleazy, it's that for them, physical connection is how they bond, express affection, and stay in sync. He's not just talking about touch, he's living for it. 3. Sleepovers are better than dates. If you hear this one, don't just laugh it off. For some guys, cuddling is a nice bonus. But for men with a high sex drive, that sleepover is the main event. He's not trying to have dinner at a loud restaurant. He wants connection in a quiet space with zero barriers. This kind of comment signals he's someone who places a premium on intimacy and closeness, especially the kind that happens when the lights go out and the distractions disappear. 4. I can't do long distance. I need physical connection. He's not saying he's clingy, he's saying he's wired for touch. When a guy mentions he can't do distance, what he often means is that he doesn't want to go weeks or months without intimacy. Physical presence fuels him. And sure, maybe it's about hugs or kissing, but if he brings this up early in a conversation or relationship, it's usually because his sex drive isn't the kind you can just put on pause. He needs real-time, real-touch chemistry. Texting isn't going to cut it. 5. I'm super intense in every area. A man with a high sex drive won't always talk about sex directly, but he will talk about being intense, passionate, or obsessed with the things he loves. Whether it's his job, his workouts, his playlists, or his plans, he often lives at level 10. That intensity carries into the bedroom. If your crush is always hinting that he feels everything deeply or can't do anything halfway, you're not just talking to a romantic idealist. You're probably talking to someone with a serious appetite for connection, and not just the emotional kind. 6. I don't get people who wait forever to hook up. This one's bold. But the truth is, guys with a high sex drive sometimes have trouble hiding their impatience. If he's making little comments about people who wait too long, or jokes about how chemistry doesn't need a calendar, he's telling you what his ideal timeline looks like. It doesn't mean he's not capable of waiting. It just means, left to his natural instincts, he wouldn't. If he respects you, he'll go at your pace. But if you want to know where his desire sits, this line says it all.